Hello and welcome to another episode of Joker's Wild Side. I am Lobo.
I'm Jax.
Yeah, and welcome. As you can see, there's a new little process going here with our streaming. We have a few title pages. We've been working on some stuff. So
Yeah, getting into the flow of it all, seeing how we feel about it all.
yeah, doing a little more professional for sure.
We moved on from the phone, man.
Yes, yeah, and we got new equipment everywhere. We got another person helping us out. So thank you to what was
Nope, can't say that word.
Taco Blank. We'll leave it at that. Thank you, bro, for helping us set up some of these stuff that you're going to see that's brand new, like the title page and all that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But it looks like we're slowly moving up there, brother. But first of all, how was your weekend, man?
Busy. I slept like a rock on Friday, as I mentioned in the Friday stream.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, I was busy as hell coming into work. Don't even remember what I did after work. I went down to my cousin's whatever. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can. We'll be getting into some of the fights, talking about how they go.
Yeah, we'll be talking about here in a bit. We're going to be talking about some new shows popping up that we're excited about.
Thoughts on all that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Saturday went down to actually TTG Zavahu's house on Saturday. Went to his daughter's second birthday. And then ended up getting home at like 2 o'clock, 4 a.m. I finally went to sleep and had to be at work at 8.
All right. Cool.
Killed me.
Well, you worked, 2 extra days this weekend or 1 extra day?
Yeah. And then we did poker.
Yes.
Sunday night poker.
Yes. So we do this once a month where we play poker with some friends. So we got some news coming about that at the end of the stream. Hopefully we'll get that going one day. But let's start off with some great news. 2 former Carolina Panthers are being added to their Hall of Honor Hall
of Honor, not Hall of Fame?
No, Hall of Fame is only for the full league. Hall of Honor is of personal teams.
Okay, that makes sense.
So congratulations to Julius Peppers, a great defender, great career, and also receiver Machine Muhammad. Yeah, both played in Super Bowls. Both had great career there. So congratulations to them. I know it's before your time, really, of getting into football.
But if they deserve it, they deserve it, right? So
yeah, definitely had great careers. And another good kind of bad kind of good news is they finally caught the Kansas City superfan who was suspected in many robberies of banks.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so he would rob banks and people would assume that he would use that to pay for to go into the games.
You would think that he would be a Raiders fan.
You're not wrong. But yeah, they finally arrested him 4 months after his run. He was on the run in Los Angeles. I think they caught him in California. So good news for, I guess, for the law.
For everybody who's ever involved in it.
Yeah, definitely. And now for what you admitted to a little bit earlier about talking about the fights. UFC 290 was this weekend. You saw them. I saw a little bits here and there. If you want to take over this part.
So there were, in the prelims and then the first fight of the night, I should say, there were 4 fights that were under 40 seconds.
Yeah, I saw that, and I really saw the highlights because it was not long.
And crazy thing is there were 2 fights, which you had them pulled up for me.
Yeah, I have them right here. Robbie Lawler and Bo Nickal both ended exactly at 38 seconds.
That's crazy just for it to happen. One, weren't you saying that it was the 4 fastest?
No, not the 4 fastest, but it's the most of there have been in a single card of ending under a minute. So it seemed like it was a night of great action and crazy finishes. So
it was quick fights. We were out there playing cornhole when the fights were going on. Didn't get to catch those first ones. Just came in, sat down, and we were like, "Oh, it's already fight 2. What the heck?" So
blink and you miss it, brother.
the Dan Hooker fight, he ended up winning the fight. It was a pretty decent. I don't 100% remember what was happening during that, but I remember it was a good fight. It was definitely set the tone for the night afterwards.
Yeah, so it said John Hooker beat Jalen Turner in the lightweight fight. It went all 3 rounds into a decision. So I guess he had a pretty dominant.
Yeah, I don't 100% remember what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 9-10 o'clock when it was happening. So
okay.
I was getting a little loosey goosey. You know, had a little bit of whiskey sploosh.
Of the drink. All right, nice. Then you were talking about the Whitaker fight too.
The Whitaker versus Duplessis.
Yes.
That was a really good fight. We had another guy in there that was constantly raging for Duplessis, and Whitaker
got knocked out, right? Is that what I saw?
Oh, yeah, shoot. Dan Hooker was fighting with a broken arm. He broke his ulna.
Before the fight or during the fight?
During the fight.
Wow.
It was in, he broke it in the first round, then kept going in second.
And still won.
Yeah.
The toughness and the balls on this guy. Dan Hooker, for real.
Yeah.
Tough SOB. Did not know that.
Yeah, I forgot about that, man. That was crazy.
Nice.
Now, the Whitaker and Duplessis fight, that was really fun to watch. I don't even remember what country origins those guys are from.
So I know Robert Whitaker is American. Duplessis,
could be
South African.
Okay, yes, the Republic of South Africa.
Yeah.
And that was a really good fight. And it was Whitaker that ended up taking it?
No, I think he got knocked out. Yeah, he got TKO.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, how did he get knocked out, man? I think
he got caught with a few strikes, and I saw a little bit of it when he dropped hard.
I definitely should have rewatched all the highlights, man.
Yeah, and then the 2 fights I was looking forward to, the Brandon Moreno and Alexandre Ponteja, the Brazilian.
Oh, so that was a really good fight. We were beefing in there about who was going to win.
Yeah, but you kept me updated. I was like, oh, this is going back and forth. This is crazy. But what'd you think of the fight?
Okay, so that was definitely fight of the night.
Oh, for you? Okay.
Moreno came out. He was playing his music, Pantoja.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I believe Moreno was favored in the beginning, and Pantoja came in and he was fighting it out. They were just doing quick, fast strikes on each other, and Moreno was just opening up Pantoja with some elbows, and he was just going crazy on him, dude.
Gotcha. Yeah, it seemed like they were both bloodied and bruised by the end of it.
Yeah, they definitely were getting tore up.
Jeez.
And it was Pantoja's first time going into the 4th round.
4th and 5th round?
Jeez. 4th and 5th round.
Yeah.
It was such a close fight, dude. These guys were just getting so many hits. Pantoja was able to have so much better ground on Moreno. But the flip side of it, Moreno was able to reverse him 3 times.
So this is where I had my issue when you told me who won. When you said it was very close.
Mm-hmm.
As Moreno, as in the past, this is just from the way they score cards from the past. That if it's that close, the champion always gets an advantage, and they end up giving him the win because the challenger did not make enough to prove that he deserved to win. Especially if you're saying it as it was as close as it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I didn't see the whole fight, so I can't say either way. But that kind of bugged me a little bit.
So a little bit also with it is Moreno had more significant strikes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the biggest part of it is Pantoja just had a lot more ground control.
Okay.
And he was able to just keep him down there. There was the reversals. I definitely feel like Pantoja deserved the win.
Right.
Watching it, duking it out, I had that gut feeling, and yeah.
Oh, and you're also saying.
And then also Pantoja did got a knockdown.
Okay. Did Brandon Moreno get any like takedowns or knockdowns?
No, he had no takedowns, no knockdowns. So Pantoja went, and he was ducking down, and Moreno was ducking down.
Mm-hmm.
Pantoja came down and bonked him in the back of the head, and it was lights out
for a second.
Restart, come back up.
Okay. So that might have played, as you're saying on the chat, that was probably a very heavy weigh-in for Pantoja winning the fight and the title. So congratulations to him, even though I don't like the decision. Whatever, that's why I'm not a referee. And then the main event was Alexander.
Moreno and Pantoja was a main event.
Yeah, the second.
They were the featherweight, and then
flyweight.
Mm-hmm. And then the Vulcan Rodriguez. Mm-hmm. That was the featherweight. Yes. Or flyweight.
Featherweight.
Okay, it's one of the two.
Yeah. And I was also looking for this one because as I was supporting my Mexican brother, Rodriguez, but it seemed like he had no chance at all.
Rodriguez, he had kicks for days.
Okay.
If he would have kept on kicking Volk and keeping his distance, he could have messed up Volk. But Volk kept playing the wrestling game. Mm-hmm. Volk kept him down on the ground.
Gotcha.
One of the other buddies that was there, he was sitting there talking. He said, if it was a standing match and Volk wasn't taking down Rodriguez all the time, then he'd be winning the fight. Volk would have lost.
Okay. But so it was the takedowns that really controlled wrestling of it.
I don't even remember what the times were. We didn't even check the numbers because we were just ranting about what was going on during the fight. And it ended up being, I believe it was into the third round.
Yes. It was saying here about 4 minutes and a bit in that it seems like Volkanovski caught Rodriguez and just finished him off.
So they fought twice before Ultimate Fighter, and Moreno lost his rear naked choke and UFC before the last fight.
Okay. So I'm guessing just Volkanovski has his number then. But if saying like you said that if it was still a striking match, Rodriguez might have won.
Yeah.
Then I think he needs to work on his wrestling then to come back and challenge him again.
Definitely. And it seemed like he was really trying to figure him out a little bit, but it just got so bad to where he couldn't do nothing, man. Yeah. And into the third round, there was some strikes going back and forth.
Okay.
And Rodriguez just got a little bit too bold, went for a strike. Volk caught him up, hit him, stumbled him backwards. He went up against the fence. Volk hit.
Pretty much jumped on him.
And then picked him up, slammed him down on the ground, and just started hammer fisting him down into the ground, dude. It was...
Okay, so it was still a good fight regardless.
It was still pretty thick, yeah.
Okay, cool. I mean, it seems like I missed a great card, especially those all 4 fights under a minute, and then the main card was filled with a good to great fights. So that's on me. I missed a good card. Maybe next time we could do something together. And
it's okay. We'll hook you up, man.
Yeah, definitely. So your fight of the night was Pantoja winning over Moreno.
Yes, okay. That was fight of the night. There was constantly something going on. I mean, there was 1 or 2 moments where Pantoja just had Moreno up against the fence, and he was just sitting there grappling onto him. He got his leg wrapped around him at one point in time. Moreno was wearing him as a backpack.
Okay.
And he couldn't get him off, and
so wore him out like that.
You could tell these guys definitely burned a lot of their energy trying to finish it in the first 3 rounds, because once they hit 4th round, these guys are slugging, dead.
It tends to happen, especially if you don't have that experience, like you said, Pantoja didn't have. But he got the win regardless. And I remember as you were watching, you were mentioning, "Damn, this is a fight. Oh, he's winning. Oh no, he's coming back. Oh." So it must have been a great fight to have you going like that, Because I know after the last UFC with Nunes, you were very disappointed with that.
Yeah,
So-
it was less than preferable. I'll say that much.
Okay, I get you. Well, anyways, congratulations to the winners and UFC for putting on a great card. Seems like they smashed it really. Moving on to some news that happened kind of during the weekend. This one caught my eye just because of what it was. It said Undertaker stared down a shark. So what I was reading is his he was on vacation with his wife Michelle McCool, former WWE star as well, and they saw something moving and he went up and just like stared it down. And guess what? The shark swam away. I guess the Undertaker won that too.
Undertaker's got hockey, bro.
Man,
Intimidation hockey.
That he does. He definitely had that in WWE, and even with Wild Animals, I guess he has.
Oh,
it
I
too.
remember seeing him come out on stage and just the death down stare of.
And then his walk, it looked like he was just standing because they took a picture. He was just standing like that, waiting for the shark to move. So, Undertaker with that intimidation hockey, as you say. I guess he's the dead man in real life too. But that was a funny story. I thought was cool story that I heard this weekend. Another one that's little on the negative side, but at least as we go on, Becky Lynch is not clear to wrestle here for tonight. They were gonna have a match.
Really?
Tonight. Yeah. Not big details were given, but they were saying it was not a major injury. So it might be a little like concussion or
just to make her enough uncomfortable where she doesn't want to continue getting hit by a truck.
Well, I don't think it's her. I think it's the doctor saying.
Okay.
So I have a feeling it's something brain or something that could get worse. That's already. It's not really an injury. It's like bugging her, but they're afraid it might get worse. So who knows what it is?
All right.
But at least it's bad news. But the good news is it's not a major injury. So hopefully we see Becky Lynch here back in the next few weeks or in a few days back in the ring. But I hope it all goes better for you, Becky. We'll be seeing you in the ring soon. That's really all the big main news we have. Now we have some entertainment news that we saw, especially today. There was a new footage dropped for the Twisted Metal show.
So I didn't realize Twisted Metal was a game.
You didn't?
I never knew that Twisted Metal until I saw this last commercial. I had no clue that it was a game.
Yeah, so it was a game. I didn't like playing it for the reason of the creepy ass clown. But that was when I was younger. I did not like clown. Now I embrace him. Joker's wild side, baby. But what'd you think of the footage, first of all, man?
I am definitely a part of the dystopian futures. I enjoy that there is the post-apocalyptic feel. I love feeling in that rustic, like the society is dead,
falling apart.
Yeah, and there's this perfect dystopian utopia, whatever you want to call it. And it was kind of reminding me a little bit of Mad Max. Just a smidge.
It has a little bit of it.
But that's more of just like the style of. Not saying that it's in a desert in the middle of nowhere, but it's society is at its end, and there's people that rule the streets and people that rule the sheets. So
funny way of putting that, right? Yeah. So I also did not remember there was a dystopian future in the game because, like I said, I didn't really play it. I just knew it was a game.
Yeah.
But as we were watching the footage here recently, it looks great. To be honest with you,
it looks comical. Yeah. It looks action packed.
It looks like it's gonna be a little gory, which I love.
It's hitting all my points.
Yeah. And then it has a few actors that I love. There's you get a brief like video of one actor specifically in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He acts a little crazy. I forget the actor's name, but he's so good. I love the way he plays psychosis. He could play crazy people real good, and in a comical way as well. And then there was another star that came out in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the Latina cop. She seems like she's going to be a badass in this one again.
Oh, shoot. She's being in it?
Yeah, right there.
Stephanie...
Beatriz.
Yeah.
So she's in it, and then the guy I was telling you. He's in it. Lou Betty Jr. Oh, where the hell?
This is just main cast list. So
Okay, so they don't have the other guys. But regardless, this seems like a great cast. It looks like it's gonna be funny as hell with a lot of action.
And it is coming out July 27th on Peacock.
Peacock.
It's either the 27th or the 25th.
Yeah.
Should have wrote it down.
That's on us. But that's just around the corner, a few weeks away. I don't know if do you want to be doing reviews on that too? That'd be
I would love to do a breakdown on that. Let us know if you guys like to see that kind of stuff.
Uh-oh.
Oh man,
we still have audio.
We still got audio.
Yeah.
We're gonna be right back. All right,
welcome back. Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulty with the battery.
Well,
is it twisted?
Yeah, just a little bit.
You're good. You're good. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. The battery died mid-record, midstream, but we changed it real quick. We're back. But like we were saying, we're thinking about reviewing. Let us know in the comments if that's something you guys would like. We could do it like we're doing Secret Invasion or Secret War.
Yeah.
We could do that on Wednesdays and just review it.
That sounds good to me.
Perfect.
Let us know. If you're excited to see it, you can subscribe to us here on Twitch. Everything's uploaded onto YouTube.
Yes.
So go and check it out.
Yeah. Also, another one that I'm excited for is a Deadpool 3 movie, which we finally got a picture of Logan, a.k.a. Wolverine, in his suit. I am very happy for it for a specific reason. How about you? What you think about it?
I am excited to see the Deadpool movie. The first Deadpool movie came out my graduating year.
High school?
Yeah. 2017 is when that was first released.
Jesus, I feel really old.
I don't remember. I think we snuck out of out of school to go and watch it. No, we did Baywatch. But it was about 2016, 2017, and me and a bunch of homies, we went in to his grandpa's basement and watched Deadpool. It was my first time ever being exposed to any Deadpool content.
Nice.
Really good. Really enjoyed it. Number two, it wasn't super great, but it still hits every single point of a Deadpool movie. You could tell if you were to play the first and second one back to back, I wouldn't be able to tell where it stops.
It very really continues off from the last one.
Yeah.
But what do you think of Wolverine's new suit?
Wolverine's new suit. It's definitely 1990s sure. Wolverine outfit. I remember watching some of the original X-Men movies.
That's why I'm so excited for it.
With Magneto and all that other stuff.
No, so I'm sorry. Don't mean to cut you off. But no, the reason I'm excited is from the X-Men cartoons. From the
yeah.
Because it's very similar to it.
Other than he doesn't have the little blue crown.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I would die if Deadpool comes out and he's like, don't forget your crown.
There'll probably be a joke or two about it, so I'm pretty sure there'll also be another joke about the Wolverine origins where Deadpool
I bet that there's going to be joke after joke on that.
But I'm excited to see it. I can't wait to see the footage of it. And then we'll probably do a little reaction on that too, hopefully.
And it's looking like it's to be released sometime in 2024.
Okay, 2 years. God, no.
It's 23.
All right, I'm still behind. All right, wake up. Okay, so a year
May 3rd, 2024. That is the scheduled release date as of right now.
Nice. Less than a year. Excited. Cannot wait. We should probably go see it together.
That's a definite, dude.
Yeah, definitely. And then one more good news, possibly one day here. We talk about the poker night we have every Sunday. We talked about it with the guys.
Every
once a month. Sorry, once a month we get together with the guys and have a poker night, just to let off some steam. Don't worry about anything else. Have some good times. They seemed okay with it. We just got to schedule it. We might do a live stream playing the poker night, although it will not be, most likely not on YouTube and not
We're
on
looking to be doing it on either Kick or Rumble.
Yeah.
So check out our social medias for an update on if we go live on there.
Yes. It's just because the way we are as a group, we'll probably be kicked out the first 2 seconds and on any other platform.
Yeah, the last thing I need is after the 23rd F-bomb that
we're completely logged out and never allowed back. Because we do drink, we do get a little belligerent, but that's just part of boys being boys, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, here to you guys, to our boys. Hopefully, here in the near future, we'll be getting that. We just want to set up a few more cameras and a few other things. So,
feel it out.
Yeah. And other than that, you have anything else you want to add?
There was one thing that I wanted to add. Okay, so in terms of video game news, Sons of the Forest came out as a pre-release onto the computer.
Okay.
And the full game has not been released yet. It's looking to have the full game release about June to August of this year.
Okay.
What that could mean is instead of it just being on PC, we could have it on console. So me personally, I'm mainly a console gamer. Just got this laptop, obviously, and I'm trying to play a little bit more on there. But if I have the comfort, for me, I'd rather be sitting down with a controller on a console.
Big old TV.
Oh, yeah. And I'm hoping that it comes to console. There's no official announcement that it will be on console, but they have the studio has pushed, I don't even remember the name of their studio. They have pushed for other games, all of their previous games, survival type games. I believe it is Stranded Deep, the original Forest, and I was seeing some other Stranded game that they ended up having, and it ended up coming to console. So
it sounds like they might push it.
I'm seeing it's going to come to console. Unless there's something really janky that they can't work with, I'm going to bet that it's going to be this year released onto console.
All right. Well, that's good news for you, especially since you're a fan of the game.
It's a good series, especially if you're a survival type player. Me and TTG Zavahu are actually going to be going back and playing the Forest for the first time. I used to watch streamers of it and all that other stuff.
Okay.
It was a fun experience, and now I'm finally actually able to play it myself, obviously because it came to console. So now we're able to play it. I haven't gotten around to playing it. I bought it almost right as it hit console. And I tried playing it once, and one of my buddies told me a lot of choice words about what kind of person I was when I got the game.
I don't understand. Okay. But
they use bad words.
No, I get it. It's just, if you don't like it, all right, cool. Move on. Don't even tell me what you really think. All right. Cool. That is all I have.
Everything that I got, man.
Cool. So thanks again for joining us and watching along. Remember, we're just two doofuses. We like to talk about sports, wrestling, news, anything really that we enjoy. We'll talk about. It's only our opinions. Don't take it as more than a grain of salt. We just like to bullshit.
Yeah, this is just us being us.
Yeah.
We have your opinions are the only thing that matter to you.
Yeah. Anything else, put them to the side. But other than that, remember, be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for the problems you don't have. And we'll see you here hopefully Wednesday.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.
We've been Jokers Wildside.